Hello my lovely Taurians, welcome to your November 2020 reading. Hope this reading finds you well. This is a general reading for you Taurus. It's a reading for Taurus sun, rising and moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. So have a listen to that as well. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate your support. If you haven't already subscribed and you would like to, then make sure you hit that subscription button and notification bell. And that way you'll know when I'm posting new videos. If you'd like to book a private reading, one that's specific to you, you can follow the link below to my website and book your reading from there. So let's have a look, Taurus, at what's going on. I've created your spread. And let's have a look at what's going on this month. I want to say to you that, you know, what I'm getting and what I'm hearing for you for this month is that there's going to be analysing. You're going to be, I'm hearing the word analyse, so I suppose that's your word for the month. Analysing the situation, analysing life, analysing projects, analysing the choices you're making. It's a real time of reviewing all of those things and tweaking them and sort of getting you back on track. I feel like for some of you, I want to say that there's been a little bit of a detour. There's some sort of detour that's happened, and so now it's about redirecting yourself back onto your path so that you can move forward with your original intentions, your original ideas. So there's a time of review in November, a month in review for November for you. I also want to say that for some of you, there's some regret over something. There's some regret over something. Taurus, what are you beating yourself up about? What is it that you keep going over and over and over in your head and you keep beating yourself up about? You're beating yourself up about something. There's some regret over something that you said, something that somebody else said, something that has caused you to create some sort of disappointment in you or some disappointment in someone towards you. But I feel like there's that sort of message coming through for you. You know, it's about let's leave that in the past. Let's leave it in the past. You can keep reliving and reenacting that situation and have it, bring it up in your mind, and you're reliving that emotional turmoil every time. It's time to just release that and let it go. As we move into November, it's really important that you need to take charge. So deal with whatever's, you know, was there in the past. Some of you have already dealt with it, and some of you, you know, it might be just coming up. Time is going to be different for all of you. But come November, it's really about you taking charge. It's about you taking the bull by the horns, so to speak. Taurus, there's my joke for the day. It's about you taking charge of your life, you actually making those decisions, you making things happen, not waiting for somebody else to do it for you, but you actually doing it for yourself. That's going to be really important for you in November. It's about you, you know, for some of you, I want to say there's a situation where you would like somebody else to deal with it. You would like somebody else to take charge. You would like somebody else to sort of fix the problem because it's a difficult one for you emotionally as well. But this is for you to fix. This is for you to do. Nobody can do it for you. This is part of your forward movement. This is part of your growth. So November, whatever situation arises, understand that you need to pull it into line. You need to drive it into the direction you're wanting it to go. You need to do this. Nobody can do it for you. So that's a really important message for you. It's about you taking charge. You overseeing, you making sure things are done to your satisfaction and done the way you want them done as well. Okay, and it's crossed by the death card, which is really interesting, you know, because you're taking charge moving forward, which means that you're leaving a whole lot of stuff behind. The death card is a transition. The phoenix rises out of the ashes, where, you know, it's a beautiful thing. It's birthed out of this ending, out of this fire of death, you know, and in death there is rebirth. And so allowing things to pass out of your life, put an end to those things, there will then be a rebirth for you. It's about releasing things that are no longer good for you, and that's, you know, thought patterns and cycles, as well as other people and ideas. And, you know, I feel like I want to say to some of you, there's this niggling, there's someone around you that is just niggling and niggling and niggling and keeps at you and at you and at you. It's time to let that go, because to a degree it's a contractual thing. You're agreeing to put up with that. You're agreeing to put up with that. And so it's time now to break that connection, break that contract, and say, no, enough is enough. You can be at me and at me and at me, but I'm not going to listen. I'm moving away from that. This is coming to an end. That's what I want to say. That's really important. I don't know for who out there that is important for, but it's just something that really came through really strongly for me. So you need to hold those reins really tightly and take ownership of the direction your life is moving in. It's not about blaming anybody else. Oh, well, I did it because of this situation, or you did this to me, or you were holding me back. No, 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 no. You take charge. You're responsible for your own journey, your own forward movement. Okay? What that's going to create is choices and opportunities coming your way. So these opportunities are going to bring choices and decisions for you. Also, this realization and the death card and taking charge of your life, that's also going to change things. That's also going to bring decisions and opportunities your way for you to decide on. And it's about you collecting your data, and that's your internal data as well. You really defining what it is you want and what forward movement you want to make. That's going to be really important. So you need to also define that, my lovely Taurians, and then those choices are very simple to make. They're not hard ones to make, but they're ones that you need to make. Nobody can make them for you. You have the Chariot. Nobody can make those decisions for you. You need to make them for yourself, and you need to honor the self. It is going to involve releasing some things from your life to allow new things to come through, new opportunities to come through, because it's going to lead you to new ideas. So you will have achieved a great deal, but then what's next? There's new thoughts, new ideas. There's, you know, up here, what have you been thinking about? What have you been thinking about? What have you been wanting to plan? What have you been wanting to do? What have you been wanting to bring into your life? What changes have you been wanting? And it could also be internal changes. What changes do you want to make in yourself? Because that also changes your perception. When you make a shift within yourself, your external reality also shifts, because your perception shifts. It's all a matter of perception. It's all a matter of perception. But there's new plans and new ideas that you're going to hatch in November that are going to come to you in November. You're going to have this, that sounds really, I'm going to pursue that. I'm going to pursue that. It's also going to bring for you the financial reward that you're seeking. So this is also a reward in abundance, in happiness and in love. If you're seeking love, if this is the change that you're making in an emotional path, then you're going to get those rewards. If you're thinking of financial gains in a business or a change of work or a promotion, there will be financial improvements. This is abundance is in happiness and in love and in health and in, you know, every aspect of your life. So it's whatever aspect, what are you wanting to bring changes in? You're going to start seeing very beneficial rewards from that. You're going to refill the coffers, if you like, refill your heart, replenish your emotions, replenish your health, replenish your financial situation. It's going to start to build. It's going to start to grow. You're going to start seeing results towards the end of November with that situation, whatever is relevant to you in November. Lovely Taurians, as we proceed, you've got the Nine of Wands. That that difficult journey is coming to an end for you. Isn't that nice? That difficult journey is coming to an end for you. And there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's about taking with you what you've learned from those situations rather than being trapped by those circumstances and situations and being stuck in that situation. So if you've had this feeling, I want to say to you, what I'm hearing is if you have this feeling of being stuck, of working and nothing's happening, or trying to change your situation in some way and it's not working, it's not happening, that was you being stuck. That was your resistance in moving forward. But come, week 3 of November, timing's going to be different for all of you, but there's going to start this forward movement. But that's all going to happen due to the change of perspective that you have, how you're altering your reality, because we get our own selves stuck by our thought patterns. So there's some sort of shift, some sort of change happening, and you're going to take with you the knowledge and the wisdom that you've learnt. You're going to have a passage out of difficult times here. There's going to be some sort of change. There's going to be a shift in you, my lovely Taurians. There's a shift in your thinking, a shift in your perception, a shift in your determination of what it is you want, and you're going to drive it home. You're going to just hit the ground running in November. Really positive change. There's also going to come a time in November where you're going to be so ready to walk away from something. And that could be the past. There's a lot to do with the past and leaving that behind. And in November, towards the end of November, you're going to be so ready to do that. You're going to come to this realization of, I'm going to leave these things that don't suit me, I'm going to leave them behind, and you're going to do it willingly. There's no resistance there. You're so ready to do this, to bring the changes in. Look at the sun and the horizon, the light coming from the horizon. It's going to bring positive change to you. So you're so ready to make that shift. You're so ready to make that change and walk away from what no longer serves you. But you're going to decide to do that. You're ready to do that. You're ready to do that. You've got also then the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands speaks of opportunities. Opportunities that are going to lead to a brighter future, opportunities that are going to move you forward into your life, into your journey. It's going to move you forward. It's not dissimilar to the Eight of Cups, where you're leaving things behind so that you can move forward. And that's going to see you then moving forward with no fear, unencumbered, and with lots of courage and positive thinking and determination. The Chariot, you've got the Chariot this month, which overrides so much. Pun on words. It's going to bring in those changes that you're seeking. The opportunities are going to be there that are going to lead, and there's going to be more than one, that are going to lead to positive change in your life. So what is it that you're wanting to change? What aspect of your life are you wanting to change? Or are you wanting to change every aspect of your life? And what changes do you want to bring in? So it really is a month of reflection, and it's a month of bringing in positive change. What am I leaving behind? What am I taking with me? And what am I bringing into my reality? By the end of the month, you're going to feel so positive about what has happened and what's transpired in November. You're going to feel really positive, and there's celebration coming up. So whether it's someone's birthday as well, a birthday or an anniversary or a wedding or whatever it is, but there's something being celebrated. But I also feel like there's a celebration of you, my lovely Taurians, a celebration of your success in November, the realization that you've come to, the changes you want to put in place, and the results that you're getting from those changes is also a positive thing, a really important thing. I really like that. There's a lot of opportunity coming your way in November. It's opportunity that is created by you. It is created by you. So, the cards are flying out. I'm actually using another deck. I'm going to do a 3-card spread to give me some further insight into what's happening with you in November. So the first card I've got is the Father of Wands. The Father of Wands, this is the Cobra. The Cobra, the Wands are about passion, about fire, about speed, things happening quickly, as is seen by the lightning strike in the background. that happens quickly. There's these opportunities that come to you quickly. You've got to think on your feet and strike while the iron's hot. Strike. Cobras strike quickly. They're fast. They are protective of their, being protective of the wand, being protective of your ideas, being protective of your projects, but also equally knowing when to strike, knowing when to move forward. That's what November's going to be for you. Okay, it's knowing when to move forward, knowing when to strike, knowing when to strike. The Four of Wands, this brings in opportunity, this brings in celebration, this brings in, it's celebration really. There's celebrations around you. So those opportunities are going to me, it says that those opportunities that are coming your way where you need to make decisions quickly are going to be really positive. They're going to be very, very successful. Because that's the Four of Wands, with celebration, with success. There's success around you. There's success around you. Then you've got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, new growth, an improvement in finances, money coming in, but money that will grow. It's not that it's going to come in and it's a one-off. It's money that it's financial situation that will continue to improve, will continue to grow. And it all starts with this quick action of what is your passion, and let's move ahead with your ideas quickly. The opportunities are there. Strike while the iron's hot. When you have an idea, when you want to do something and you start talking about it and putting it out into the ethers, it is out into the ethers, and it will fall into somebody's mind as an inspirational thought because you've released it. So once you release it, you've got to act quickly to get your idea and claim it, because it's going to bring you very, very good results. Very, very good results in the future. It's something that's just going to keep snowballing and keep growing. There's a lot of success. So Taurus, there we go. Angels of Abundance. They're flying out. Cards are flying out for you. You've got 2 cards and I will give you those. Sever vows of poverty. It's interesting, isn't it? So that's also something you need to leave behind. Maybe that's something you're leaving behind. Those thought patterns, those behaviours, those attitudes towards money and finances. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. So that's also healing ancestral lineage on finances, but that's coming to you. So that may be something that you're walking away from, your attitude towards finances and money and wealth. And then you have quiet retreat. This is your time of reflection. Quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Well, that speaks of change coming, doesn't it? That speaks of new things coming to you. So that is absolutely summarizes your reading for the month very, very well, as do that other 3 card spread that I created for you. So have a re-listen, review, go back and review it. But it's incredibly positive for you. I wish you many blessings, my lovely Taurians, for the month of November. Hope this reading resonates for you and brings you comfort and support. If you would like to book a private reading with me, visit my website and you can book a private reading from there that's going to be specific to you. Many blessings to you, my lovely Taurians.